You manipulative.
Shocking, isn't it?
I'm
People
sorry,
zap
there
fun
was
in
an ass in your face to turn to.
Okay then. Shocking, isn't it? Hello,
You're
people zap
welcome
fun
for being live while I said that.
We're back to continue the story. We left off with Chank, the king of the human kingdom, giving the party a task to collect a unicorn or an umber hulk.
Unicorn!
It's whoever you find first.
Unicorn!
Let's find a Unihulk.
Yeah.
Just one Hulk.
The Unihulk.
Wouldn't that be Cyclops?
An umber
Oh,
cord?
maybe. That's,
There was no nice way of doing that. Either way,
That's
I went.
exactly.
I
I
could've
really
stepped
wanted
over
you
you
to
and
jump
that
in
would've
my
been worse.
face right now.
Yeah.
I figured that's why I did it. No.
Alright,
There's no
so
nice way of doing that. I
you
could've
guys-
stepped
Jump
over you
right
and like
in your face.
bumped your head with something, or just made it in
Well,
your
I warned you I might teabag you at one point, so that was.
oh my god.
You won't, no ball.
Alright, you guys are
I
now
had one in my belly
standing.
at one point, so fuck you.
You guys are now standing in front of the tank.
Yeah. I made 3 pairs. Fuck you.
You guys are now standing in front of Chank, who is standing in front of the aboleth tank. What are you guys gonna do? He just gave you your task.
What's the terrain like between here and the mountain?
It's rough. It is quite rough. It's not easy to get through. It's very. The road that leads out there is not very well tended to.
Morning.
And it will probably take you at least a week to get there.
You know what? I'm still gonna go through that terrain because if we come to a clearing at any point, we might actually find a unicorn.
Not on the way.
You know what? I'm optimistic and don't fucking fuck with my optimism because you know what? I'm chaotic good and I'm
Yeah, but
proud
you
to
know
have
what?
optimism.
She's chaotic optimistic.
Run! There is nothing I like more than a good mystery, damn it. It's in my fucking character.
Please don't break my table.
That's
You can't
actually
break-
really impressive because she was only using a finger. And that looks rather solid.
Yeah.
One finger breaks your
That is the
table.
most solid table I've ever
I
seen in
might
my
be
life.
afraid of you.
Yeah, I know.
With one finger.
Andy, watch it. I might break you.
Oh my god, you guys.
I know.
You might like it.
So Barry, what do you want to do?
Why does it look like your foot has been bleeding all night?
Because it's not. It hasn't been. It's just a
That's
sock.
not a.
It's the
appropriate
bottom. Look
answer.
at his sock. It's all red. It
It's
looks
just.
like blood.
It's just sweat.
No, it's just the bottom was red, so
No,
I didn't
it's
get
just
it.
Sweat.
Oh my god, Aubrey, leave me alone!
I'll throw my socks at you.
Bitch.
You know, if you're sweating blood, you should see a doctor.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So what do you
When
guys
you're
do?
Sweating bullets.
What do you guys want to explore this place a little longer, or do you just want to head out and go do your quest?
We're interested in?
Oh, by the way,
Is there
write down
any
the orb in
place
your
around
paper.
here that has supplies?
There are some supplies in town, but they're probably
I'm
way
trying.
out of your price range. I'm very sorry.
Ah, okay.
This is a very noble town, place. There's a lot of cash and everything. I'd recommend going to that town crossroads if you want to buy something.
Your clicker's not clicking.
That's the wrong clicker.
That would be why.
That would be why, which is the right clicker.
And you just turned off the TV stuff.
This one.
No, that's the
This
phone.
is the
Call
Xbox
repairman.
one. Yeah, I want to repair.
What do you need the phone?
I want to put on music.
I can put on music.
Well, can I put on music? Because I'm going to sign into my Xbox account and put on my...
You do know that's not connected to the Xbox, right? That controller right now is not connected to the Xbox.
Yeah, the Xbox is on.
It's connected.
Why is that on?
Both of them are not connected to the Xbox. It's actually connected to my computer.
How do you play your Xbox if they're not connected to the Xbox?
What are you doing?
Looking good.
You know, I could just turn on my. I could
Turn
just.
on the TV so
You're
I can put on music.
That was a
I can
very
just set it up on my laptop for
Well,
you.
then do
deviant
it.
cable guy thing there. Looking for this. It's amazing.
Keep. I can. And I need to see.
You can have.
All right.
Andy,
Hmm?
don't.
I will, probably. Just a warning.
If you bring me home tonight, I swear.
This is gonna be fun. Type it in. Anyway.
Don't threaten me with
Pass me my song.
your,
You can
Cell
just
phone.
type in a song.
No, I know, but I want to know the name of the song. I'm typing in, motherfucker. Why are you rude like
oh,
that?
put on stupid MF.
Oh, you clean version?
Put on faggot. Spit something.
Clean version? Okay, fine, I'm doing it.
I'm MSIing it up here. Mindless self-intelligence has to happen.
That stream's still going? Holy crap.
Faggoty.
Yeah, I know, mate.
Faggoty. Faggot.
Am I still like...
Anyway, while she's doing that, let's continue.
MSI.
Are you guys heading out though, or are you just gonna
Oh.
explore a bit before you head out?
Is there anything we want to check out in town, or just head out?
Or do you want
What's
to check
the
out this
town
place
look
more?
like?
The town here?
Yeah,
The
like
town
the
here,
shops and shit.
it's way overpriced.
Yeah. Hank said it's out of our price range, which could be considered insulting, but I don't think it that way.
But I have a whole bunch of platinum.
Yeah, but still.
Fine!
It's
Yeah, wait,
stupidly
I'm not
overpriced. Keep your money, trust me.
Alright, let's just go.
Oh my god, it's like an expensive escort, except for you don't get what you want at the end of the night.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunately. Alright, so
Yes, you
which,
realize
That's just
that.
dating.
through the map, which way are you going?
Towards the mountain?
In what way though? Are you going to take the roads, which is easier to go through, or are you going to take the just
I'm taking
beeline?
the roads.
Or are you just going to
have to
beeline
go
towards
across
it?
town to go back to take the roads to the mountain.
I want to take a sea line.
So we'd have to get a ride back to cross town.
Oh, fuck, we're
Crossroads.
gonna have to take that fucking stupid guy again.
That guy,
It takes 2 weeks
Dill.
to
His
go
name is Dill.
across,
Dill.
Just straight
Okay,
across.
you know what? I'm going back to
Or
that
2
guy.
days
If you
back
guys
to
want to
town
follow
and then,
me,
like,
it's
a
up
week
to
up
you.
the road.
He's got a gun. He's a pickle. His name's Dill. He's a pickle.
We could go cross road, see what we run into.
But crossing.
Or, no, I mean just cross country. It's 2 weeks.
I like that. I like adventure. Let's
Okay.
do the
You
adventure.
want to go across the country?
Just to see along the way.
You know,
Alright.
it was an adventure riding with that guy, but not the kind I wanted to be on.
Apparently you guys don't like Dill, okay.
We do not like Dill.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's a pickle.
Dill was a pickle. That's for sure.
Alright. So you guys head out of town, out of this glorious city. And yes, it's very glorious. So you guys finally leave the city. And you walk down the road a little bit and then start beelining in the direction that you're told to
We're
go.
going to be walking for 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Roughly a week now
No,
is the way you are.
okay.
Oh, that's alright.
Oh, okay, that's not bad. We're going to have a week of each other. At least it's each other, not fucking Dill.
That was just 2 days.
Yeah, exactly. It was 2
It's a
days.
week
Don,
on foot.
Shut up.
We might
It's
need
a week on foot.
At
If
At
you
least
went,
we'll get to know each other.
I want to encounter battles too.
And I,
That's
yeah,
true.
and I
Buckle up in
want to...
case we're going into something humongous.
all right, let's see what happens in the first day. Oh wow, very uneventful for the first half of the day.
Oh, let's take a nap.
The second half of the day, unfortunately, something eventful happens. An event. No, I'm just kidding.
No! An eventful event is gonna happen now.
Oh my god, it happened. Some magician came in, just showed up in the middle.
As you guys are walking through the woods, all the woods and the plains and everything like that, as you're walking, you notice that something doesn't seem right. The trees,
Does it seem left?
the trees seem to be look like they've been rotting. Like something here has been rotting these trees, eating the trees in a way of its like nutrients, and
God damn it, Harry Magdalene farted here.
it was just everything seems to be drained. That there's no
Oh my
life.
god, did he take a shit again?
No, it's just a swamp. You're in a swamp-like area now.
So
Everything,
something corrosive was eating here.
something was draining the nutrients of the land, and now it's become like a swampy area, but like
Dare
a
I speak his name?
dead
We are
like swamp.
following a unicorn. Dare I say Voldemort?
No. So as you guys are
You might want
walking,
to eat it.
as you guys are walking in this area, you also you're now starting to trudge a bit through swamp water. Like the ground starts to get softer beneath you as you're walking, and it smells bad, and mosquitoes are constantly bugging you. Like you're smacking the mosquitoes off you every so often.
Go around the edge of it.
You going around it?
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll a perception to try to identify any quicksand. Maybe if we're starting to sink into the earth, that might be a good idea.
No, there's no
I don't
quicksand.
fucking see shit anyway.
There's no quicksand.
I just.
It's just the ground's just soft. That's all.
I'm gonna look for slow sand. 14.
There's no slow sand either. There is no sand.
There is no
Oh my god.
No!
There is no sand. The sand is gone.
How dare it! There's no slow sand, there's no quicksand.
I was a little.
I have to turn this off for a second because I need to look up the monster manual.
That means there's monsters.
There might be. That's the thing. You don't know.
I inferred that as well.
This is your problem. You wanted to walk through the forest. Fucking Outlander. We'd be safer, trust me.
Hey, you guys came. Of course I want to walk through the forest. I'm an outlander.
For 2 weeks.
Yeah. That's a good time. That is a hell of a walk. We're getting our exercise.
No argument here. Where is it? So
Was that a fart?
no, that was just me groaning.
Okay. That was making me worried for a little bit there. Like, yeah, you stay right there and you can sniff.
So as you guys are
Yes.
walking through this swampy area,
Hey, you're not the only one who likes
it's
them.
not
They're
the
fine.
swampy area is not so bad to the point where you can't traverse it.
Yeah.
You can still traverse it. It's not that bad of a thing. I'm just trying to find a specific thing.
Here you go, Barry.
The swamp river.
'Cause
Something
I know
like that,
sewer
yeah.
little one smokes.
Yeah, you're gonna have someone line too. Don't hesitate to ask. You've given me smiles.
Fucking right. No, I'm sorry.
Fucking right.
Andy gave me a fucking hollowed fucking sphinx. The guild gave. Fuck that.
But I do.
Barry can have anything he wants. Protection from monocolored creatures.
And it's all colors.
Oh boy, this should be fun.
That's going in my all colors stack. Because it's technically colorless casting cost. but
Fucking
it's
right.
technically all
That
colors.
fucking sphinx has gets anything he wants.
You notice like the trees like you don't know if it's true or not. It seems like your eyes are playing tricks on you. Like
But do I notice the
the
trees
vines
are like,
are like they
Trust
look
me,
like
I've
they're
read that, I
moving.
get it.
They look like they're moving, but there's no wind. Like they're moving on their own, but there's no wind, and you don't know why.
Hey guys, welcome to Psychosis. Psychosis Swamp. Bring your kids.
I think those trees are moving.
I think that, but I also
Yes.
think not.
I think
don't
that
know.
too. I think that
don't know what to
too.
think.
We all think that the trees are moving, but we're not too sure. You guys.
I can feel
Does
my
it-
hair growing. Can I have your mystical bong real quick?
Bong of mystery.
The bong of mystical mysteries.
It's up to you guys if you want to do that sort of shit.
I don't know if we should here if we're already.
Keep in mind, you can burn
Yeah,
literally
no, we're
anything.
tripping balls as is.
You can literally burn anything with that thing.
I know.
Hey, we can burn the moving trees. They can't move if we chop them down.
So,
This entire quest
if I
is gonna
remember
be
which
us
dragon
being
it is.
woodmen and
Just
making
like
sure
I
they
is.
can't move.
Fuck.
I think
I'm
that-
sorry, but I'm peeling this duct tape.
Please don't peel that. Leave that.
There's just
Why-
the bottom of it.
Why are you peeling that?
Because it was already peeling. And
Yeah, but we need that.
But
It wasn't doing
it wasn't
anything.
doing anything.
We need that from the summer. That's why it's there.
What? What was it
Well,
doing?
then I'll buy
Do you not
new
know
duct
that there's
tape.
literally an air
I
thing
will
for
buy
it?
you new.
Ah, don't worry
duct tape.
about it.
I will buy. You know what, Aubrey? You're fucking fabulous. You get whatever the fuck you want. I will buy you fabulous.
Oh, that's
rainbow-colored
really-
duct tape.
That's really kind of you. That's very kind of you.
So you know what? My annoying things that make me who I am, I will repay you for allowing me to let me be annoying.
Thank you for letting me be myself.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, so this is gonna be fun.
Alright. Look at me fucking shit. I'll go to Canadian Tire and buy that really obnoxious one that's like tie-dye just for you, Aubrey.
Oh my god.
What'd you buy?
I'm
The
gonna
duct
go
tape
to
that's tie-dyed.
there's
Tie-dyed duct tape.
tie-dye duct tape.
You know what I would really like?
It's
What?
fancy.
A tie-dyed shirt.
Oh, then I can make you one.
Yeah. It's fanciful duct tape.
It's fanciful duct tape. You can buy hollow duct tape.
Hollow duct tape?
Yeah, it's holographic duct tape.
Oh. I thought you meant like it was hollow. Like, you know? Like how do you do that? I don't understand what came out of your mouth just then.
Now, aren't you more worried about what goes into my mouth?
that should be a concern as well.
Should I worry? Jesus. There's a Bo Burnham joke in one of his comedy specials. And what you said earlier.
Oh,
reminded me of it.
no,
And
do
he's
the
just
the
like
fat chick. Tell him
Oh,
the fat
okay.
chick song.
I'll tell him that after.
Yeah.
But he's like, I went to Georgia or somewhere like south in the States. He's like, I went to Georgia. They didn't even care about. They just like the lights. I didn't even have to tell jokes. Motherfuckers got moving candles. Like,
So you guys instantly, for some reason, you start to see fog.
She catfished me.
Guys,
I didn't really
guys.
care.
This is important. You guys suddenly feel like a little bit colder, and also see fog starting to work its way into this marsh that you're in.
Hey guys, what the fog's going on here, huh?
Having the foggiest idea.
I'm a little hazy on the subject myself.
What? Okay, I need you guys to all roll perception.
Okay, I have a character. I have to tell an amazing story about a magic game. 18 on the die.
Oh, it
Perception
was a
gets
2,
plus
so
three.
okay, I'm gonna
21.
take
Okay.
that instead
Okay.
of 1.
You all start to hear a very low voice.
I can't hear voices.
James
But
Earl
you
Jones.
can't
James
understand.
Earl Jones.
You two can, because it's in one of your languages that you know. So
it's
she
either
can't
Orcish
understand it.
Or Elvish.
No.
Or Undercontinent.
It's not one of those.
Draconic?
Yes.
Ooh. Okay. Okay.
So Lee, you might want to cover
Yes.
your ears.
Tell the fat joke.
I want to tell my quick story.
Okay, quickly tell the story, and then I'm
I'll tell
gonna.
that.
I need to get. This is a very important part. So.
Okay.
So a lyric from a Bo Burnham song. I met a fat chick and I fucked her in an elevator. It was wrong on so many levels.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, sex puns are great.
Okay.
But my actual story I wanted to tell. My sister and I were playing Magic, and you know who Thantis the Warweaver is? He's the spider.
Yeah.
Everything has to attack every combat.
Vigilance.
Yes. So she was playing that, and before she declared attackers, she cascaded into a fog. And then had to attack redundantly. It was the best thing ever.
That's funny.
Cascaded into a fog playing Thantis, though. Alright, continue.
So you start hearing a very low voice, and Lee, you gotta cover your ears for this part because you don't understand a word it's
I
saying.
can't.
Yeah. So.
Cover your ears and hum.
This is, hello, adventurers. What brings you to my domain?
We're looking for a unicorn.
A
Oh, same draconic.
A unicorn, you say?
Or an umberhill. Preferably a unicorn.
Ah.
Heading
Both,
to the mountain.
both rare creatures. Why don't you come closer?
Why
And
don't you
s-
just point us in the right direction?
Come closer and you may get the information you need. And you see a mound shift slightly.
You know, every time you hear a voice that tells you to come closer, don't ever go closer. Okay? That's the rule. Those are the rules. Let's not do it. I write horror.
Yeah, but
Okay,
if
I know where this
speaking
goes.
draconic, it's,
I
there's a
prepared
good chance it's
context.
pointless to attempt to run away anyway, so...
Speaking Draconic. I speak Draconic. I'm not a dragonborn.
No.
It doesn't mean it's a dragonborn.
Lee, really quickly, what was that dragon you mentioned earlier?
It was a silver dragon. It was the
I hate that
platinum
question.
dragon god.
Are those the ones that like are in the mountains or something like
Yeah.
that? Oh, okay, okay.
Where he's okay.
Aren't they the
Now
ones that
that-
have they have like in their layers like stuff from history? Like
Yeah,
objects from
they
history and
they
stuff?
pertain to. They choose to gather. They eat silver and gold and anything that's precious, but anything that pertains to knowledge and knowledge wealth, they collect. So it's one senile old man and one senile silver dragon, and they're sitting on a hilltop playing
Okay.
chess.
I need you really quickly to cover your ears again, really quickly. So you understand me, but what about your drow friend?
I don't know if that has anything to do with this.
So I must ask you, and then the voice changes. The voice changes, but it's still a deep voice. It's now speaking common.
Ooh, yeah.
And it says, hello there. I'm sorry you may not have understood what I was saying before. What brings you three to my domain?
We're
You also
looking for
hear it
unicorn.
coming and bubbling a little bit, the voice, but you also hear it coming from a mound. That's literally straight ahead of you guys.
I'm not going to go up to that mound, but I'm going to say we are searching for a unicorn.
I know this. Please come closer and talk. Let's talk a little bit.
I do not come
We can talk from
closer.
here.
What?
We can talk from here.
Yeah.
The mound starts
We can
moving.
hear you just fine.
The ground beneath you starts to move towards this mound. And as you start moving towards this mound, you suddenly see two things start to protrude from the mound and spread out. As a third thing also pops up. You notice that thing
a
covered?
hydra of
No, no, no.
Anthills
No,
on it.
as you let me finish. Don't interrupt me here. As it lifts up, you can see the moss and the grass and everything and vines fall off, and you notice that they are wings.
This is a fucking dragon. Finding our first
And the head shakes off gently a bunch of this moss, revealing a green dragon.
Is it a jade green dragon or
Just a green dragon.
Can we
okay,
smoke it with her?
I'm backing up.
You can't.
I
The
can't.
ground is moving you. So as you back up, you're still moving towards him.
Okay, out of character knowledge. Fucking back up. I don't give a shit what you guys want to do. Back the fuck up. Back the fuck up.
Let's back up.
Yeah, back the fuck up.
We're gonna
Because
back
green dragons are not something you want to be near.
No, it's
You don't-
red dragons you don't want to be near.
It doesn't matter. You don't want to be near a
Dragons,
dragon.
We can communicate with it. Try to.
But that's
Let's back up.
everything
Hey,
that
well,
a green dragon
it's like a
does. No,
We'll walk
yes.
backwards slowly and talk to it in its native tongue. Except you can't do that with a bear, but we can do that.
Attempt to back up and get on level
Yeah,
ground.
we'll try to back.
The ground seems
forcing you
yes,
towards
literally forcing you towards it as the ground suddenly starts to raise behind you, forming a vine-like wall.
Cool. Let's climb
And
it.
you guys literally back into it.
At least it's got vines on it. We can climb it. Acrobatics.
You gonna try this?
I'm scared.
I only want to talk.
About what?
Until
very
you
fun.
keep us in your lair for the rest of our lives.
I only want to talk, and then you guys can go on your adventure.
Okay.
Then
What
spill
shall we
it.
chat about?
What is your plan, Green Dragon? You must explain.
It raises one of its hands and it pulls itself literally out of the hole that it was inside, and shakes the rest of the moss and stuff off of him, and it.
I
one
at
of
least
its
know either
eyelids
way that
blink.
is not something I want to be around. I'm sorry, my brother. It was his.
I could be
favorite
using the
thing.
wrong color dragon, but I'm pretty sure this is the right color dragon for what I'm
No,
doing.
you are. They are manipulative. They are planning. All they want is their plan to be unfolded and melded to their want.
And they also just want to talk.
No.
They want
but
knowledge.
the thing is, yes, and that's why.
This is out of character too, just
No. This is in my character. I have ancient texts that I hold and bad secrets that I must not let into the wrong hands. It's in my character to say this. No, run away! I do not want to let my knowledge out. Get the fuck out of here.
There's a wall.
There's a wall slowly
What the
surrounding
fuck do you
guys.
want from me?
Just to talk.
You want my knowledge, I know you do.
Acrobatics.
You
We wanna climb
have
this wall?
knowledge. It goes really close to the group
To me,
and looks
especially.
directly at you with one of its eyes. You have knowledge that you could share with me, maybe?
But you're with the coin. She doesn't have knowledge. That might be a tactic we have to use here.
You literally made me smile.
I've been wanting to do this for so long.
So
What
we can-
type of knowledge are you looking for,
we
Green
could try
Dragon?
it.
Tell me.
Anything that you're willing to share.
I'm willing to share anything that might help us on our journey.
Don't cross the street before noon.
That's worth knowing.
That's
Do
where
you
know
actually
it.
say that?
Yes, he does. Please.
Are you
yes,
talking
you do.
about the town of Crossroads?
Yeah, he's been there. He knows.
I've been there. I know what you're talking about.
Amazing. I love
That
that
was
response.
amazing.
He
That is
takes a
amazing. That is
deep
worth it.
breath and blows through his nostrils.
I've got
You gotta be careful because that's poison that
He's not breathing poison at
Oh,
you.
thank God.
If my wisdom for him, my knowledge, don't stand too close to an exploding dwarf.
What
Will
makes
catch
There's
you...
penis in the mouth.
He looks at you a
There's
bit confused.
penis in the mouth.
For you.
Shut up, that's not funny. I can't believe I had to roll a deck save to see if I got penis in the mouth that time.
Everyone roll
No, we're rolling a deck save.
No. You're rolling a wisdom save.
Oh, shit. Okay. I get a +2 to that.
Me
No,
too.
Don't.
Wait, what's a wisdom save? Just the roll +3? Or
It's
plus-
literally just because of it's a random ability he has
That's
called
cool.
Frightful
Add your
Presence.
wisdom, plus if it's one of your proficiencies for saves, then
Okay,
an
so
additional +2.
5, 6, 7.
I-
I get 7.
Okay.
Yeah, I get a
6
10.
total.
What? 6 in total?
Yeah.
You guys all failed.
We all failed.
That's because we're looking at a fucking.
You guys are
We're
all.
failures.
Oh, I know that. I didn't want to know that, but I know that.
So for 1 minute, you get to repeat your saving throw, but you guys are all a bit afraid right now.
I'm scared
That's
of it.
normal.
Because it's a literally
Dragon.
it's using
a
the,
fucking green dragon. Why don't I do?
all I
want
want to know is what ancient knowledge you guys may hold and what you're willing or non-willing to share with me. He's rolling a persuasion, by the way.
You know what? I'm gonna allow
Do we
that.
have to roll
person-
against the persuasion?
No, actually, you don't have to if you allow him to know everything that you're okay with knowing. So
I'm proficient in
I'm
history and
willing to-
religion. Is there
I'm
anything in
proficient to-
particular in those subjects?
I'm
Yes or no?
proficient to history
Tell me
and
what
arcana.
you know first.
I am.
Dragonborn.
I allow
I
him
know
to know
history and
everything.
I know about religion.
Pardon?
I allow
I know
him
about
to know
history and I know
everything.
about religion.
All right.
Any specifics you'd like to know?
Just start from where you would you're most comfortable with. We have time.
Okay, I'll start reciting some
Go ahead.
history of some
Go ahead.
dragons
Go ahead.
that I happen to know.
Go ahead.
I
Just-
just did.
Just
No, go ahead. This is role play.
Yeah,
You need to role play this, sir. I want you to role play this because this is where I've been wanting to do for a while. I want to know
don't
your
any
knowledge.
Specifics of
I want to know your
Hold
knowledge.
on,
Just do
Barry,
something that
I'll
you're.
do it for you.
You don't have to. It's up to him what he like.
Well, I could.
Barry's
I'll tell him that I worship the god Bahamut.
an interesting god to follow.
And then I'll explain what Bahamut is about.
All right, go ahead. I want to hear this myself too. So, what do you know about
I
Bahamut?
don't have the book handy. to-
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So-
If you can find the books for him, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we have time for this. This is interesting. In the meantime, Andrew, if you have any knowledge that, like, because you're an Outlander, right? What your character has, like, from he's learned, you can recite it to the Dragonborn. Just talk to me about it. To the dragon if you want.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna pause for a couple minutes. I'm down to my brothers. I'll be right back.
Yep. Well, you're doing that. The dragon's just going to turn to them and talk to them for a bit and teach back.
Oh. I finally get to use the thing. I wrote about like a.
You actually get to do the thing.
Start talking.
One thing I've learned from living years in the Outlands is
Do
that there is
tell.
much to be learned upon observing animals of
Do
any
tell.
species. Well, you can learn from observation any weaknesses, any strengths, and how to counter those strengths.
Care to give
Upon observing over a vast majority of time.
Care to give me an example of such creature?
Oh, better question. Is it
The
a
maybe
young,
ritual.
or is it an adult,
No.
or is it an ancient?
What are you doing?
Is it young, an adult, or an ancient?
Oh, it's an ancient.
Oh, okay. So yeah, that is for its.
I don't know if I need to tell you more because you already know what I'm going to say, but I'll humor you.
Please do.
Green giant. That's when you said please. That's
That's just the voice that I've been doing the whole time.
And that is completely appropriate because it's the green ancient
Yes.
dragon. Green giant. Sorry.
Bum,
Anyways,
bum, 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 bum.
there's okay. For instance,
Come in.
I observe a lion. The females are the ones that hunt. The males are the ones that stay. And through that, they are there to protect their
Ooh, you don't want
domain.
to let him like you. He might eat you.
What? If he likes you?
Green dragons especially enjoy corrupting and consuming elves and fey creatures.
This is out of character knowledge, just so you know.
This is out of character knowledge. We don't know this.
I want to stay.
You won't know this.
So, now have you found the information that
Oh, I
about
found.
Bahamut that he needs?
I'm an outlander. I can roll to see if I,
I
know
need to
that.
know exactly how it's.
You have to roll a nature.
Yeah.
And
Tell me
That's an outlander. I don't know that.
B-A-H-A?
So,
V.
B-A-H-A?
Okay.
animals.
don't talk shit about Bahamut.
Animals
M-U-T.
are very protective,
M-U-T.
just like humans. But you can weasel your way through that.
How do you weasel your way through that sort of thing?
Trade secrets.
You want to trade secrets with me?
No. That is one thing I will not.
Wait.
Hey,
You have to roll against this.
he
roll.
said anything I'm willing to
Yeah,
share.
and not willing.
And I'm 7.
He beat you.
I think it's rather foolish of me to trade
You
their
can use my
secrets.
phone.
Don't worry, your secrets will be safe with me. Half elf.
Safe. That is my response.
That is your response. Hey.
You're being very ballsy right now.
Oh, you are.
You are being very
expel
ballsy.
chlorine gas from their freaking lungs. Are you fucking serious?
Shit, have we entered the Holocaust? Okay, so
It has legendary actions
do you
too.
promise?
I know this out of character knowledge.
Dude, you
My
know.
brother has been obsessed with these guys since he was like
Dragons are cool.
16
I'm
years
rolling a
old.
persuasion.
Like that's
This is the. By the way, this is the
favorite
first time.
dragon in the whole fucking
This is
thing.
what I've been planning for a while, and I've been waiting to do this, and I rolled the right number on my dice.
I'm rolling a
You,
persuasion.
thank you for actually, Aubrey. Thank you for making it a green dragon.
Rolling,
Thank
Well,
you.
rolling
It was
a
either that or a
They're
copper, but I didn't know which one it was.
Yeah,
You
roll
know what?
persuasion.
Green dragon's better.
Just to ask it something.
What are you asking?
I want to know what love is. I want to know
Go
what,
Angie.
if he's being like, if my secrets would be safe with him.
So
Yes.
that's entirely
Roll a
different.
perception.
That's not
No,
a perception. That is not a perception.
That is
That-
Oh
a
no, I'm
deception.
asking him.
That is not a deception either.
No, I'm asking him.
Yeah. That's still a thing though. You have to roll a specific roll. You are roll. I think it's deception.
I'm not lying. I'm asking.
No, I
Might
know,
be
I know.
Persuasion.
You're rolling a deception to know what if he's lying.
Okay.
Oh no, or no. It would be persuasion because he's persuading him to tell him the
Yeah.
truth.
Okay.
That's what it is.
So-
16 on the die, and I get so many bonuses to persuasion. 1 second.
Yeah. So do dragons.
I know.
Yeah, they get a really high persuasion. I'm just, honey, you
6.
gotta remember this. Dragons
22.
get like a 20 something for persuasion.
They have a huge charisma saving throw.
I at 22 altogether.
Okay.
Oh wow, that's actually pretty good against a green dragon.
You said 22, right?
That's ridiculous.
You're lucky.
Against a fucking
You
green
would have been
dragon.
so lucky, but
That
he
is
beat you
great.
by 1.
It doesn't matter. He still lets him know. Lets him know until this much.
I promise to keep your secrets with me. No one else will ever know.
I
That's
am
why you should
only
let me
trying
be a
to
DM one
imply that I learned my life's work through observing animals. I am a rogue and I am a thief.
I already know this.
I told you you did. I told you.
I only know that
Very
you're a rogue
earlier.
and a thief.
I don't even think.
But I don't
I
know.
observed animals of all species in order to learn these
It's
traits.
probably trying to make you watch the video.
I've learned the habits. I've learned the fucking words. I've learned the habits. I've learned the schedules. And I've learned the basic understanding of how everything works that is under my observation
I'll give you
thus
that.
far,
It's from Sheldon.
and thus
Just let
No.
me-
I can steal
Sheldon.
and hide
Yeah.
from
I'm
almost
stupid for
anything.
Sheldon, so-
Hmm.
And that is
Sheldon,
all
thank you.
I want.
Tell Sheldon.
That is my
Please.
wisdom. If you observe the creatures that surround you,
Okay, hold on.
you can know to.
You start to feel something grip your leg as a vine starts to wrap around both of your legs.
Ah!
I'm gonna pull out my short sword and swipe at it.
Don't. Oh my god, you're a fucking idiot.
Why?
That's
He's
why
stealing me! Entwining my leg!
You know what? You're safer if he entraps you.
Alright, I won't.
You
Fucking fight with him.
See? Aubrey, you already said it. See? Aubrey's
Yeah,
fucking
you're
arrogant.
already. It's already too late.
I'm sorry.
I
I'm
can't
sorry.
save you.
I don't like being trapped.
I
I like
can't
trapping
save
things.
you at this point because I.
You can't run either.
No, I can't. I can't. But I know better. I at least.
I don't.
Oh wait, no. Out of character context, I don't know better. But hold on. Let's see. I'm gonna roll on our history to see if I know whether or not he's gonna let him go.
I'm not a threat.
Yeah, but you still swiped at your legs at
I
the
rolled a
vine.
16.
So I endangered myself.
I rolled a
No, it's-
6. I rolled a 16, 17, 18. I rolled it. It's an 18 altogether.
To know
So-
if he's gonna let him go.
If I know that he's gonna let him go once he gets the information that he
Okay,
wants.
really quickly. Suddenly, as you pull out your sword and go to a swipe at the vines, suddenly the vines shoot out crazily and wrap around you, and you're trapped.
Do I scream, stop? It's gonna stop if you don't fight it. Do
You're
I?
telling him that?
Yeah.
Yeah, tell him that.
Okay. Stop! If you tell him the information he wants to know, he's not gonna hurt you.
I told him information.
He doesn't know everything he wants to know. He's gonna harm you if you stop! We're gonna tell you the information you
No,
want.
just he puts his hand down, but you're still wrapped up. And he says, "Smart girl."
I'm gonna calm my nerves. I'm going to do a mantra while I'm stuck in this embrace.
Okay. Well,
And I really want to fart right now. Okay? Like it's
Hey,
pushing it out of me.
who is gonna be the one who starts explaining first? Me or
I
Carol?
told him
Baron.
what
It's up
what
to
I
you guys. What you guys
What
want?
I'm
Who-
gonna do is I'm gonna
You
pull
guys-
out my bedroll and start setting up campfire.
Oh
because
fuck!
I think
You
we're
guys
gonna
don't
be here
even
for
give a
while.
flying
We're gonna
fuck.
be here for a while.
Yeah,
Sorry,
we
I
are
got my
busy.
blood in my
Not gonna
your
let us
face
go
this
until
time.
he's done with it.
So
Anyways.
he doesn't turn away from you guys, but he turns his head slightly, raises his other hand.
Does he look at me?
He's looking at all three of you. He raises
Okay.
his other hand. By the way, the walls have made from one side to like
Yeah.
in
I'm
close
aware.
now.
I know we're not getting out of this.
Yeah,
I at
and he
least
lifts
know
his hand
enough.
up, and you see an object come out from like the ground, and it's a giant cup. And he
What do you
places it
want
on
from
a
a
plate.
screen
Jesus
dragon?
Christ, we got a giant
He places
cup
it
and
on
only
top. Let
one
me finish.
girl.
He puts it onto a
We gotta
plate.
have 2 girls. What are we gonna do with this cup?
He places it on a plate, and then suddenly
What
you
is
just
it?
see
One
some
cup,
hot
2 girls, 1
liquid
cup.
go into it. He's making
Yeah.
tea in front of you guys.
Okay. What do you want from us, Dragon?
Knowledge.
I know you want knowledge, but what type of knowledge?
Out of character, I'm flipping him off under these vines, by the way. It's calming me down.
I'm glad you're enjoying this, guys.
I'm not.
Oh, I'm
I'm
totally enjoying
embraced.
this.
I'm glad how much you're happy that I did this.
I'm so happy we did this. Because even out of character or knowledge in the way I'm rolling, I'm like, fucking right! Yeah, go ahead, do it to him, he's gonna die.
So as you guys set up your camp and everything like
I
that,
just
and
don't
he
give a
just
fuck.
he starts brewing some tea.
I'm gonna die?
Oh, fuck yeah, you're an idiot.
How dare
You
you?
don't hide shit from a green dragon, you fucking dumbass.
I didn't hide anything.
You're hiding something.
He didn't ask specific.
Whoa,
I'm not
you're
going to.
hiding.
Oh,
No.
Do you not know?
No,
you don't know much about green dragons,
No, I
do
You
you?
got no
But
nothing.
I gave him true answers to everything.
Okay, out of character,
Hey,
just so you know,
Looks like one now. Okay,
green
something
dragons
like
are
that.
masters at double talk.
Fucking right.
Mhm.
If you know what that means.
I don't.
They're okay. You know what the masters of double talk means?
Yeah.
Explain it to him.
Okay, so nobody's ever gonna straight out ever ask you the question that they want to ask. They're gonna ask you a sideline question that brings you to that question, which they expect you to know, but you're never gonna know. So what you're gonna have to be is one of those people that's just willing to give information for no apparent reason.
And I did.
No. You
I
didn't.
gave him some.
No, you didn't. You hid information from him because you told him, look, this is how I work.
Secrets are secrets.
Yeah, your
But I
trade
told him.
secrets are
He
secret.
got it out of me anyway.
It doesn't matter your trade secrets. You said your trade secrets are secret.
By the way, I love to
Probably
think.
everything.
I love to think of this. By the way, you're standing there like
history to
thinking
them.
about what to do, and you're trying to calm him down. He's just there wrapped up in these vines, and you're just setting up a camp.
He's just setting up camp, and I'm like, just calm the fuck down. We're gonna be fine. It's
No,
like
I'm
when
not.
it's
You
like
don't
when you
have
get
that
arrested by a cop, and the lady's like, it's gonna be okay.
You keep telling me I'm gonna die. I don't know. That doesn't sound fine.
Well, it's not gonna be okay if you keep on lying.
I haven't.
Obviously, you have if you're wrapped up.
I completely told him everything I knew
He did
about that subject that I was on.
Hey, with this other subject.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
It says, I'll let you have a break, Huffle. And he turns towards the Dragonborn.
Oh, I don't know, because the page changed. So, oh no, okay, sorry.
Now, you mentioned something about a god, Bahamut.
Yeah, the platinum dragon, the only platinum dragon.
Ooh. I think I've heard of this dragon. Do
I would
tell.
think so. He's the king of good dragon.
Do tell. Just so you know, this dragon is not a good dragon.
I know.
Yeah, we figured that part out. I figured that part out before we started talking to it.
I'm getting.
Tell
I'm
me
getting
things,
giddy.
I won't hurt you. Oh.
I'm getting
Oh,
giddy.
yeah, that sounds legit.
I'm getting giddy.
Perhaps you've heard of his sister Tiamat.
Yes, I have actually.
I'm surprised if you hadn't.
Green dragons are the most finicky of all dragons. You could be.
They have a
talking-
short temper too.
They have the shortest temper. Thank God I rolled high enough for that fucking roll. God damn it!
Because I was either going to have him get wrapped up or go.
Yeah. What do you think? It's like, oh, thank God I rolled a 16. Sorry, Andy, I saved your life. Thank God I rolled a 16.
He's a big dragon, bigger than you.
Yeah, he's an ancient.
How big is this dragon?
This dragon's an ancient dragon, so they're huge.
Yeah, but how big?
Let me double check.
You can't be bigger than 180 feet. Sorry, you just can't.
It's gargantuan.
Gargantuan.
Yep. It's an ancient green dragon, so they are gargantuan. It doesn't specify the height.
I like that word.
It doesn't specify the height,
It's a good word.
but it flies quite
You
fast.
like my awkward.
It doesn't specify the height, but it flies
Me.
twice its normal speed.
Well, I'm going to tell it that Bahamut was 250 feet long,
With your
which isn't true. It was only 180 foot, but Bahamut.
Are you telling him that too?
I believe him.
Okay.
I believe it was 200.
So are you telling him this too?
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting.
He had blue eyes, except when he was angry, then they changed color.
Amazing.
Also interesting. Most dragons can do that, and he shows his eyes changing color.
And you with your muscular teeth.
He liked to wander the world as a mortal.
I can't even say it, but I'm laughing. Clockwise vagina.
Interesting.
Clockwise vagina.
Yeah.
That is a new one.
And he has a palace on the plain of
Clockwise vagina.
Celestia.
He's trying to what?
He has a palace on the plain of Celestia that I hope to visit someday.
Interesting. He actually has this palace, right? You're saying?
Vagina.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Just
Interesting
turns.
indeed. Hmm.
Make this.
I'm starting to
Should
like
burn it
you.
Bahamut is very
Lee?
stern and very
Lee.
disapproving of evil.
What?
Bahamut is very stern and very disapproving of evil.
Makes sense. Most gods are. Also, I'm starting to like you.
He accepts no excuses for evil acts and doesn't tolerate even minor offenses by evil creatures.
So very strict.
Trying to stress that
So
I gotta get pissed off if this god starts trying to mess with me.
Yeah, that is great.
Here's the thing,
Don't fuck with
here's
me.
the
My
thing.
god's gonna get pissed off.
Here's the thing, most dragons don't give a fuck.
They don't give a flying fuck.
I can't give a
Fresh.
fuck. I can't give anything. My arms are bound.
Like this, literally how I showed you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm still flipping them off over here. It's calming me down. I'm like,
The vines tighten a little bit.
almost picked your nose with it. When I flipped,
The vines tighten a
flipped
bit.
off her nose and picked it.
Anything else there, Dragonborn, that I should know about this god of yours?
He spends about half his time in dragon form and half in human form.
Interesting.
Travels various planes as he pleases.
Interesting.
Sometimes when he travels as a human, he has 7 great gold worms with him.
Gold worm.
Yes.
Oh,
7 ancient worms.
I got gold worms.
Those are very powerful creatures indeed.
Oh, I think I hear one coming, eh, Barry?
Do you actually say that?
Oh,
Do you actually say that?
Kind of want to.
No, you're not gonna say it. Just like
Bahamut's unable to turn his back on any good creatures that were in need. However, even if Tiamat wasn't involved, but he preferred to help them in indirect ways, such as giving them information, or healing, or bolstering them with a powerful magic item.
Interesting. Very interesting. Please go on.
That's what it. The rest is creature stuff.
Please, no,
Actually,
Barry,
they
please,
do.
go on. Jesus Christ, look what happened to me. Go on, indeed.
So the you can tell by the look on the dragon's face that he is quite satisfied with your explanation.
Good to get good.
And then he turns to the drow.
Oh dear.
How about you?
what
drow?
information are you looking for?
Anything that you can give. Willing or not.
Well, I
Just so you know, everything you tell me will stay with me.
Oh, I am not worried about you. I know all the secrets that you hold and everything that you cherish.
Do
I
you?
shall give you everything that you wish. My niece is a conjurer of the Fae, and I myself is one also. My father was raised by the Fae when he was young, and I am your humble servant to give you what you may wish. As long as we find the Dragonborn sister, you may get anything that you may need from me, as long as I may keep on my quests and make sure you are happy with whatever I may give you.
He takes the cup and he takes a sip out of it, of the tea, puts it down. I will give you some information, but first you must give me yours.
I'll show you mine.
Well-
You show me yours.
Well, I am a drow of Elistrad, and I'm looking just to free my people from the torments of Lilith. All I ask is that when I bring my drow niece to you, and she shows you her fey magic, that you may bless her and show her the way, and may that she bless you with her teachings and give you fey creatures to devour. As you
He
wish.
thinks for a minute, and he strokes his actual. He actually has like a beard.
Yeah,
Like,
I
he
know.
strokes
I
it.
like them for that.
He's thinking. He strokes his beard, his dragon-like beard, and he raises his hand, and vines wrap around the dragonborn a bit, but not too restricting, just to hold you there, just so you don't try anything.
Don't freak out.
Mhm.
I'm
I
laying
did
on
that.
my
Don't-
bed.
Yeah, he just keeps you on the bed, basically.
Don't freak out, I did that. Don't worry.
Yeah.
And then you see the vines underneath you. If you don't move, this is good.
Mhm.
But underneath
don't
you,
move.
it raises you up closer to his
But
face.
you made me go first. I'm
And he's just
like,
he's like, your niece, right?
Yes, my niece. She conjures, let's say, a fairy fury of unimaginable power, and I kind of would hate for you to miss on a power as such.
I will take you up on your offer, but first, tell me a little bit about your people, about your secrets. Tell me what you know before I let you go. I
Don't do
by
it.
my father and by my God promise to uphold this promise of blessing your niece if you tell me the information I want and promise to bring her to me within the year.
Oh, well, I can make that promise 100%. But I must let you know that she'll be coming with a fairy dragon, if it so shall chooses to join her.
Fairy dragons are finicky creatures. The chance of that is quite slim.
Yes.
But I will keep you to your word for now.
I must warn you that my niece is a little temperamental and fiery. So she's not one very well for, how shall I say, containment. So if you want her, and I'm more than happy to give her to you as as an offering from Elistrad, from her fairy givings. I shall make sure this happens, but I warn you.
I need you to
I-
roll a d20.
I
Are
warn
you
you,
trying
she's
to-
very
quickly?
mischievous.
Are you trying to use deception right now?
No, I'm not
Okay,
using
good.
deception.
But I need you to roll.
It's persuasion.
Yeah, I need you to roll.
It's a 9,
That's not a
10,
very
11,
good
12.
argument, I'll tell
It's
you.
a 12.
Okay, he beat you.
It doesn't matter. She is very mischievous, and I'm telling you the truth when I tell you this. I am not only giving you her as an offer, as
Can you
Good
picture me
timing.
as the green dragon, bud?
oh, I can. That's why you think I'm talking to you. I'm not giving you my niece as just an offering. I'm giving you her as a student, as a willing student to teach.
His spines raise up.
Ooh, he's happy.
He like you.
You got
This
a rise
idea.
on him.
I got a rise on him.
Did he just get a boner?
Yes,
You
actually,
got a
if you
scale
think about it,
boner?
yes, that is the closest thing to
You
the
got a whole
dragon.
lot of them all at once.
He got a big dragon boner.
He got so many boners.
I am not.
All right. Okay. I get it. Now, tell me some information, please. I'm willing to let all of you go, but I need to know this information that you are withholding from
You
me.
need to tell me exactly what you are looking for, Green Dragon. I am more than willing to give you anything you may want. Even my niece, the most.
Your
Thank
niece
God.
will be definitely. I would definitely want, but I need to know information that you hold, what you possess. Mind I'm doing the double talk a lot. What you possess. Tell me what you know. Tell me your past. Tell me your future. Tell me what you wish and what you don't wish to tell me.
Sorry, we can't see into the future.
Yeah, you guys can't see into the future.
I don't have crystal balls.
The most thing. Green Dragon. All
Oh,
I can
is
give
that-
you.
That's the
Yeah, that's
timer.
the timer.
Okay, 1 second. We're gonna get the food out.
Yeah.
I have more information. I realized I could give some of my backing to him if he needs that.
This is always a bonus having a fucking bard in the party because I can.
The bonus you know how to play. Because I went first and I don't know all these things. I made it.
You have to kind of make a spectacle of things where you have to like offer them something they normally wouldn't get offered.
Ever since I started wearing glasses, I've really made a spectacle of myself.
Andy, no.
I
No.
do what I want.
Set a timer to 15 minutes, please.
Okay.
Set a timer to 15 hours. You heard that.
15 hours?
Wow, that
Stupid.
takes a while. That takes us the longest cooking.
All right, let's get back to this. This is so enjoyable right now. I'm having so much fun with this.
You're having fun with a bard bargaining with a green dragon.
Oh
Holy
yeah, who
shit.
by the way is lawful evil.
Oh,
he
fuck
is coming
yes.
back to me at some point, right?
Oh
He
yeah.
said he was giving me a break. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's definitely going back to you.
I remember.
He just wants to know some information from every one of you, but he is very keen. He will let you know. He's
very keen on knowing. the
yes,
proper
that's the thing. He wants to
information.
know the right information, and if you give him the right information, like Baron did, was it Baron?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What Baron did, like something like that, is good.
Okay.
This is out of character.
Yeah.
Now back into character.
Out of character. I got
Okay.
this one.
Here, you didn't want to mind it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All that I can tell you is that I'm
You're
a
better.
messenger of Elistrad, and she keeps on giving me this yearning, this want, this need to bring my niece to someone who knows deep knowledge of the Fae. And that's all I know. But other than that, I have something else deep in my mind. It's of my grandmother.
tell.
It's of my grandmother. All I remember is one day I saw this flash of silver, and then she was different. She was not the same. All I want to know is what happened to her. She loved me dearly and cared for me.
To your grandmother, right?
My mother.
Your mother.
My mother, she cared for me deeply, and then one day she
You know what's
treated me as if I was a pawn. All I want to know is what happened to her.
Want to play dragon chess with me? Touch.
He reminded you of bad times, bad memories. I understand that.
I am nothing but your humble servant, Grey Dragon. If you need anything more from me, I'm more than happy to give it to you.
Be careful what you wish.
Drow, I know better. I already know I gave him more than enough information and gave him a lot.
Let me tell you that. Be careful what you wish for.
Every green dragon and every single party my brother ran. Fuck off, I know better.
Just be careful what you wish for. And I'm not like normal green dragons.
You try to give it to green dragon.
He takes the vines and puts you back for a moment. And
That's actually a good thing.
he's not done with you.
Oh, I know that.
And he turns to the half-elf, who he then finally releases you,
Oh, you were lucky.
but
as
keeps
fuck.
your
I gave you
arms
everything he wanted.
and legs bound.
I do not have my middle fingers on the up anymore. Once they come off.
You're bound like this,
Okay.
like that, literally.
Well, you finished the alcohol. I'm gonna take a giant fucking swig of this.
Okay. Oh, I'm a bastard. I finished my alcohol. God damn it. No, I'll share that with you.
Fuck you.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Sorry. Okay, so.
That was fabulous.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck yes.
That was great.
You can keep getting inebriated. You're a weed. I don't.
Alright, so he
I
turns to you
actually
and
know
says,
what you're doing this
"No, half-elf. Shall we try
Because I haven't
again?"
played before.
This is now half-elf.
It is
Shall we
fucking
try
fun to say.
again?
Nobody would play with people who
Yes.
played before. It's so fun.
You may begin.
Well,
You've been lying to him.
as you know, I am a half elf. You just called me one. Also, as you may not know, but also know, I'm not sure.
They're not.
I'm gonna get my back in here.
I'm a weird
Yeah.
person.
Where the fuck did it go?
I love it that you're like, where the fuck did it go?
Bear with me, I've lost my backing. Oh, found it.
Fuck, this is awesome.
My name is Dreyfus. I do not know my last name. I have not known my last name. I seek my last name. I also seek. Sorry. That's not true either. I claim to seek the final chapter of a book called Heroes Rise and Fall. But I claim that as my ultimate goal, which it is not. I would like to finish the book, but my ultimate goal really is to figure out who and what family I'm actually part of, as well as
He takes a sip of his tea and strokes his beard.
you gotta pop the pinky, mate.
He's obviously gonna do it.
He's fucking doing it. He's a green dragon, damn it. He knows better. He's centuries old. Fuck off.
He's an ancient one, dude.
Yes,
so-
exactly. That's why.
The only
I rolled a history and I got 16.
The
I
only
know.
family members I know of. I know I had a vast family. I only know my mother is Elvish because my father was not, and half elf. I could
I like
infer
it.
from context. Let me
Pointy
make sure that's not
eared,
backwards.
pointy
One
dick.
sec.
Anyways.
Yes, my father was.
Bree's like, I'm okay. Fuck off, you're okay. You know it. You
my
are.
family,
Hold on, out
He's
of character for a
pointy
second.
dick.
We've already proved that his character's dick is bigger than Daryl's.
He's pointy dick. I don't care. He's got a pointy dick.
I'm not kidding. We've already proved that
Who
his
cares?
character's
He's
dick is
a
bigger
dwarf
than
against an elf. It's elf
Half
is always. It doesn't matter. Elf's always gonna win.
Stop yelling. Did I hear a yell?
Alright,
Yeah, you
continue.
actually did.
Couldn't.
Is someone looking for?
Hello!
Okay, sorry.
Please don't.
I fucking did. I don't care.
The last
Marco!
thing.
Okay, please stop.
My,
He got me drunk. It's his fault.
Stop.
I didn't get you drunk. I
Continue.
brought my booze and you had some.
Continue,
That's your fault.
half elf.
Can I spike your tea for you? No, I'm just kidding.
Did you actually say that?
No.
That'd be funny if you did.
I would fucking love that. Can I
Because he
split your teeth?
probably
Allow
would be
it?
okay with it.
You should. You
I don't
should.
have any alcohol.
We don't have any.
That would
Oh,
be
we
a lie.
don't have the fucking
Okay.
Claire freaking dwarf with.
Here's
I
the
know.
problem, though. Here's the problem. Knowing Daryl, he might end up getting himself killed in this situation.
Yeah, I know. So it might be actually better off
My-
that we don't have Daryl.
My
here.
father has died. My grandfather has died. My mother I never knew. I am the only one remaining of my family that I know of.
Okay.
Still alive. All thanks. But I still
Oh,
communicate with my grandfather.
How do you communicate with your grandfather?
If I'm
If
in
you do
dire
not
need
know.
of guidance, he comes to me in spirit.
Interesting.
The last words he spoke to me were, people don't avoid the shadows because they fear the monsters that may linger there. They avoid the shadows because they fear that you may linger there. And that is why I am with you. That is my knowledge.
This is out of character in my face right now.
Yeah, I know.
I know where you got that from.
I wrote that and I showed it to you earlier.
I know you did.
That was the first thing I ever wrote on this
It's like part
backstory.
of it, alright.
My father actually taught me the ways of the thief. He taught me to go all out, never caring about doing the wrong thing. I
Should've taught
was
you how to sneak better.
Do you actually say that? Please.
I mumble it under my breath.
something in my backstory that actually works with me failing my first few like.
That's fine. That's
Stuff.
fine. That's fine. He just his one of his he glances at you for a second, then glances back. He acknowledges what you said.
All right.
I'll be back in a minute.
I wish I could fucking smoke a joint.
Only
You
had
don't have
people-
another one?
No, I don't. I am a rage
To be honest,
myself
I'm
and only
tempted to
girl.
smoke a joint right now too.
Oh.
I'm not
I'm
kidding.
not.
I have $5. Give Bambi $5 and
Okay,
joint.
so I'm still
Yeah.
So
I fucking
my
love that you
father-
put a green dragon in. I'm sorry.
My
I know,
You
I
got
like
the
it, too.
brass dragon in now.
You want me to put a
Yeah.
grass on it?
You gotta fucking bury us up to our neck and fucking make us talk to what? Talk
You
to
know what? I'm saying this in front of Barry because he's technically still here.
Yeah.
I shouldn't. My father raised me to be evil
Ooh.
and only care about myself and my well-being.
You gotta say that to Barry after, by the way.
Yeah, I know. But then my father was killed. As far as I know, I've asked my grandfather how it happened, and he gives the same story, but I find there is more to it. But he was doing a heist, and he was overwhelmed, and his life was taken.
What's your character's father's name?
I don't know my last name.
Yeah, but no, did you think of a name for your father yet? Your grandfather? Because this is really important right now.
Okay, what's that? I might have
Because
actually.
I'm about to drop a bomb on your character.
I'll bomb your character. Alright.
Lee, I'm gonna tell you what bomb I'm about to drop on him.
Oh, is this out of character knowledge?
Yes, it's out of character.
Oh. Boom! Out
Dragon.
of character
Yes.
knowledge.
Tell me now.
No.
I will persuade you.
I will persuade you. I will persuade you to tell me now.
Roll's not one. Damn it.
I don't know if I actually wrote a name for my father, but I can make one up right now.
Yeah, do it, please. It's important.
My father's name
Is somebody in the bathroom?
is only.
Nope.
I'm only aware of his first name.
If the door will be locked, if you can't open it, then you know.
My father's name was Connor.
Did he
And-
flush?
Wait, flash.
My father's
Oh, it
name
happens.
was Connor,
Connor?
and my grandfather's name.
My fucking
Was-
name is Alex.
My father's name was, or grandfather's name was. Give me a second. Okay, so Connor's the father. My grandfather will be Ty.
Connor? Interesting name.
Yeah.
Connor.
And out of character, tie dye.
Yeah, hold on. Connor.
So-
I recognize that name. Was he human, right? You said that
He was human, yes.
You said that he was a thief. He
He
taught
taught me the ways to be an evil thief. There is
You
more.
said he died during a heist. Right?
That's what I was told. Out of character,
Mhm.
my grandfather. I don't know that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I told you that, right?
You're gonna hate this bomb I'm about to drop on your character.
I hate you.
I know your father. In fact, I worked with your father.
What happens?
I know your father.
Oh!
I've worked
Oh!
with your father.
Aha.
He had no idea what I was. But I've worked with your father.
Okay, oh wait, I
I'm
need to-
stumbling
I-
around,
can I-
obviously. I'm fucking drunk as fuck,
I need
and
to-
I'm like excited.
need to
He knows
finish
you're
explaining.
sad. He knows
Please.
you're sad.
Please, allow me to finish explaining everything
Alright.
before you finish.
Alright.
I know I'm not gonna like the outcome of the words you are going to tell me. So I'm gonna let you know everything I do before you let me know everything you do, if that is okay.
That is fine. Go ahead.
My grandfather
How much time's left on that?
took me under his
49
wing.
seconds.
Okay.
My grandfather took me under his wing, and he taught me how to. He kept teaching me how to be a thief, but he was throwing random things in there about, I don't know, being good. And like, he was throwing in ideals that I didn't understand. He told me to be good. He told me to be respectful while I was stealing. And that didn't make sense.
It actually makes a lot of sense.
It does to me now, also, because I became a good thief after years and years of even understanding what that meant. And I finally knew what that meant. Years.
So he's
and-
gargantuan.
Hey, big boy.
He's a big boy. His terrain is forest and is
But I finally decided that I did not. Once my grandfather died, he said those words to me. The things he said, he told me I need not worry about what my last name or what my lining would be or my bloodline. All he said is my family is the shadows. And they're my only friends, they will be my only remaining family, and I must live within the shadows in order to find peace. He never told me my last name. He never told me my family's last name. He just told me, remain in the shadows, and everything will be fine. And he died. and I hated it. And I ran to the outlands to live, away from the shadows, hunting, living off the land in the sunlight. I was afraid of the shadows because I was afraid of what I knew I could be. I didn't want to steal anymore. I wanted.
Lee, can you set the timer to another hour, please? Or 30 minutes, I mean?
There, Jesus.
It's not. It's frozen a bit in the middle
Oh,
still.
okay. But deep down, the thief it lay dormant inside me, and I knew it was the true me, but I didn't want it to be the true me. I loved living off the lands. I loved living in the sunlight. But I finally gave it, and that's where I found myself in Crossroads, and I joined the adventurers I'm with now.
Right.
Wait! I wanna read this.
Hold on. Before you continue, I need to say this out of character knowledge, just so you know. Green dragons are known liars.
Yeah, they are.
Oh, I figured.
So what I'm about to drop on you, you don't know if it's the truth or not.
So I realized then that no matter how hard I worked for the things I needed, they can be taken. Oh yes, sorry. That was a big thing too.
We're looked as prized possessions
My
because
hut.
we have knowledge that he does not have.
My hut was raided. Ooh! My hut was raided by bandits. My hut was raided. My hut was raided
Raided.
by bandits, and it's then that I realized that no matter how hard you work for something, it can still be taken. And my path became clear. The thief returned. I would be out of practice, but it would come back over time. That's the part.
Yeah,
Where I
okay.
was failing the
Okay.
stealth rolls.
Okay, so,
I am the shadow of the night.
that's a
I
fucking...
have a date at the Crossroads Inn, and that's how my packing ended.
Okay, so... Okay, I'm about to continue now, to drop the bomb now. Now, back to what I was saying.
Yes. Please.
I know your father, Connor. I also know your grandfather. And what happened to your father.
Can I ask that you don't tell me? Some things are best left in the dark.
And some
I've told you my knowledge. I don't request yours.
Some things deserve to be told. But I will tell you one thing. The person you may trust may also be the one that ended your father. He then leaves it at that. He unwraps you. He unwraps the Dragonborn and turns back towards the Drow.
Oh, here you go.
Uh-oh.
Turns
What
back.
did I do?
He's about to ask you another thing.
Okay, what's the thing?
I hope you want to be in character for this.
I make character.
Okay.
I'm a little bit drunk, but anyway.
Yeah, he looks at you, and then he finishes his tea. His cup goes into the ground. And
What do you want from me, dragon?
Your niece, your knowledge, and just so you know, so you uphold your end of the bargain, I will be watching.
I'm happy to let you watch, dragon, but you must know that even
Silence.
if I give you my niece, she might not choose the path that you choose for her. I am just warning you. I may give you what you want.
I know, but enough talk.
Deal, dragon.
Enough
talk.
Enough talk. He's literally silencing you.
We're both agreeing with the enough talk.
Enough talk. Thank you all for your knowledge.
May I shake your hand, dragon? As
This is the
deal
funniest
has
thing
been
I'm
done?
about. This is the craziest thing I'm about to tell you. Okay.
Yeah, I know.
No,
but
trust me here.
We're gonna like.
Yeah,
shake
you
hands.
asked that, right? Yeah.
Yes.
He suddenly shifts and morphs into a human that looks exactly like me
Ooh, high
and
five,
shakes your
yes!
hand. And shakes your hand.
Fucking high five! Yes, this was totally an exchange you wanted to.
He then bows to all three of you, and as he bows, you see a vine road being made towards the edge of his domain and the direction you need to go.
Oh, even better. We know exactly where we're supposed to go.
And
the trout does her job.
And suddenly you see the vines wrap around in like a dome around him, and he sinks back into the ground.
Okay.
In his human
Like
form.
he's supposed to.
Yeah. And
That
he
exactly
basically
is
the
how
trail's
he's
there, by the
supposed
way.
to.
The trail's there for you
Okay,
guys to go
I'm
now.
gonna say something.
Back up, Ken.
We better fucking take that trail before we get fucked over.
Also, I don't know if you caught this or not, but I wrote specifically that I was raised evil. Oh, you missed that. I was raised to be an evil thief, and then I was retaught good by my grandfather. He killed my father. I don't know this.
Yeah, I
might
dropped
have
a
just
big
been
bomb.
told, but I don't want to believe it. Okay, so I was raised evil. That's why I've been having so much fun after putting that helmet on, because it's home. It's hell yeah.
Alright, before we continue, I need everybody to tell me their thoughts on that interaction.
That was the funnest thing ever.
I had a good time. Once I knew what I needed to do, I had a good time.
First you started off with bad times.
I know.
That's because I'm new.
I was really hoping you guys didn't have to fight this thing. This thing would have killed you guys in one fell swoop. By the way, since you guys did so good in this thing, I'm giving you guys all experience for this.
Yes.
Each of you are getting, because it was a really good information and everything. And let me double check something. I'm not going to give you a whole lot of experience, but I'm giving you enough that will make you somewhat satisfied. These things give so much experience. They give 30,000 experience.
I like things.
I'm
Okay.
Leveling up 7 times.
Okay, so each of you guys get, I'm going to roughly say,
I'm proud of that exchange.
I'm going to give you guys 100 experience each for this.
Okay.
Each?
Yep.
Oh, fucking sweet.
Oh wait, we might be leveling up.
You have to, remember I said you have to
Oh,
double.
No, just
no, never
100
mind.
experience. So
I'm
it's
only,
just-
yeah, never mind.
there you go. Ha ha.
So you
I
guys,
I'm gonna roll
I turn it to a
persuasion
five
on
from a
you and say, why don't we up it to 1,000?
no. How about now?
Oh, fuck. My happy.
Roll a dexterity flatulence.
What?
I saw it from a video earlier
Me?
today. No,
Or
him.
13 on the
Oh,
die.
damn it! I was hoping you would have rolled a 1. It would
I
have
don't
been funny.
rip ass in front of ladies.
Past gas in front of
Don't rip ass. Unless you know it's needed.
So-
Needed.
So you guys walk down this vine-like trail, and it starts disappearing behind you guys as you are walking down it.
Okay.
And you're eventually out into a nice clearing. And up ahead, you can see Terra Mountain.
Hey, I found it.
How much do you need for level 4?
Level 4, what are you guys at right now?
I'm at 4265.
It's
We're leveling up
360.
at 6,000.
Yeah, 6,000, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, mine's
It's gonna be
360.
doubled, so next time it's 12,000. It gets worse and worse. It's harder and harder to level up, but that's why this is gonna be a long ass campaign. So, yeah. And that's why there's a second book part of this campaign too. So after this whole land, I'm making a new land that you guys are going to, and you keep the characters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you guys are now in this clearing.
Jazz hands.
Yes.
You fingers.
So you're now in this clearing, this nice field.
This is spirit fingers.
You're now in this clearing with this in this field. Okay. You're now in this clearing of this field.
I know how to use spirit fingers. Don't judge me.
Lee, you're in this field now, this clearing, this field, and behind you is the swamp. And as it closes up behind you,
Oh,
and up ahead you can see more forest. Let me finish.
Is there a unicorn?
No, let me finish. You see the field, and then you see forest some more, and then you in the distance, covered in a bit of clouds, you can
We're
see
taking a
Terra
break because
Mountain.
I'm drunk as fuck and I need to eat.
Well, we still gotta wait a little bit.
Well, I'm drunk as fuck and I still need to eat.
Yeah, I know. I'm just getting you guys to a point where you
Well,
guys
I'm
have an
just
interesting thing.
warning you.
Yeah. So you're in this now open field. This is a nice little open field.
It's more of like
With short grass. It's not like tall grass, it's just short grass. So, and it's a nice looking little field. It seems like the dragon did this field because you can tell by the footprints from that dragon. But you can tell that the dragon has made this field so nice. He's been keeping this field kempt and calm and like nice. A nice open area towards the
Oh,
nice
so yeah, it basically is an open field for a fucking unicorn to fucking run into just
I
because.
like how you think that, but you're wrong.
But that's exactly
You're wrong.
What the fuck it is.
You're still wrong.
All the wrong. All the no.
You guys still got a couple days of journey.
But no.
Aren't y'all glad we walked?
Aren't you glad that I just decided, instead of you guys knowing about each other, I decided to throw in a dragon that forced you to know about each other?
Yeah, I think I may owe you guys an explanation.
Alright.
They've only been under the impression I'm looking for a book. They didn't know anything about it. Alright. You all know.
You guys can set up camp in this
My
field if you
dad
want.
is a hermaphrodite, and he can change his gender at will. Just letting you guys know. My son chose to be a man.
That was the pose the dragon was making, by the way.
Literally, I'm letting you all know that my dad can choose to be a man, woman, or whatever the fuck he wants at will. And he's already dead, so if you see some random hot chick, it's not my dad.
That's comforting.
Did I hear that?
Yeah, walking into the drown kingdom. Is that your dad? Is that your dad? Is that your dad?
Is that your dad?
I don't know. Still.
No, that's my uncle.
That's my son.
That'd be
Yes, but he
a little bit.
chose
I'm gonna double
not.
check
You
it, but
gotta
yeah.
remember my backstory. My son
You
chose
must
to
know.
not be a woman.
I
Yeah,
left the evil behind me. I became good.
Yeah.
Don't
I believe
hold
it.
that
I believe you're
against-
good.
Wink, wink.
Okay.
nudge.
For now. Alright,
I
I'm
haven't
gonna
aged
use a
yet
bit of
on
this
my
the
way.
rest of the time that we have to let you guys just discuss for a bit. While I check on the lasagna, the stream will continue for a little while longer before I end it.
I'm
so.
some nasty drow black lady who has a
Have fun.
who has a sex slave dad.
Girl, you freaky.
Yes,
What's worse is my real dad is dating my
ooh, you almost
old
killed
fucking.
my.
I'll take a drink of that.
So the yes, I know you guys.
In
thought-
real life, my dad
I-
is dating my nanny.
That's hot.
You're welcome, baby.
So I know I lied
Please
to
make
you.
jokes about it.
Well,
I want to hear what
Sorry, I
you
didn't lie
think
to
about it.
anyone. I didn't lie to you. I withheld my actual goal.
Yeah.
Understandingly, I am a rogue and I am a thief. I have hard time trusting new faces, but I trust you all now.
I'm
I would have
proud.
died to hold that in if I didn't trust you all, just so you know.
I am a drow. You're probably on the same alignment as my mother. It doesn't fucking matter.
Oh, I just realized something. You just bargained with a green dragon.
Oh yeah! I bargained
And yet
hard
we
with
can't-
a green dragon. I offered up my niece as an
Excuse me.
offering.
There was
You
a
better
No,
door in this
even
story.
better.
We better
Even
carve out
better,
the
I am
dragon, but
old.
not shopkeepers.
Yeah, I know
What
it.
the fuck? Come on, man. We can barter a green dragon, but not shopkeeps.
I know.
Exactly.
Like
No.
glaring story.
No, we have to remember this. It was me who bartered a green dragon. It was not you.
That's why I said you, Lee.
Yes.
You just bartered with a green dragon.
Yes.
Barry,
What?
you did a really good job,
What?
as well as you.
That's the point I'm making. You can't manipulate a shop.
Yeah, I
to
got
give
away
you lower
with subtly
prices.
threatening a
But you
green
can
dragon.
get us
Yeah,
with a
subtly.
dragon.
You suddenly got away.
Glaring story.
You're lucky. I didn't let him catch on to that. I also didn't want to squish a berry again.
You squished Barry 3 times already.
Since when?
Just one second.
Just once. I squished it once.
I
No,
squished,
twice.
I squished a berry and I made juice.
Juicy.
I drank it. It was good.
I need to sticker up your fucking book. Just for shits and giggles. I think I should do it. I should do it.
I
Just
wrote
for
my
shits,
backing in
shits
like
and
20
giggles.
minutes and I cut so much out. Just detail wise, it hurt to do, but I knew I had to do it quick. So
Didn't I send you my backstory? It's 9 fucking pages.
Well, you sent me this.
It's 9 pages, and it hasn't gotten to my sister's.
Sorry,
birth.
it doesn't look very pretty.
Or
The
no,
only
wait,
reason I
no,
rushed it is
it
because I
hasn't
thought it was
gotten to
due.
my birth yet.
The only reason I rushed it is because I thought it was due sooner than it was. Or
Like
else
I said,
would've.
that was fucking funny.
I don't like rushing stories.
Don't feed me. I will get up and feed myself.
I've already fed you.
Yeah, don't hand it to me. Hand it to Barry.
I already handed it to Barry. Barry to his. This is yours.
Then put it on the table, because I won't.
You're gonna sit
eat
at the
it.
table?
Yes.
Alright.
Because I'm
Let me clear off
awkward
the
as
spot.
fuck and I dropped my own Dr. Pepper on it.
Ah! Please don't make a mess.
And she squared at me. Not in a good way. With Dr. Pepper.
Oh, I was
so-
just about to say, oh my god, you haven't gotten that far yet, Annie.
Oh my god, chill. Oh my god, you guys.
He
you
got
say-
me
you
drunk,
say
it's
that.
his own fault.
Still.
Cute word there, eh?
It's Andy's own fault. He let me drink.
It's partly.
I'm not gonna-
partially my fault too. Yours is over there. Just saying.
I don't
I'm
fucking.
not gonna deny anyone a drink. I share my shit.
Oh, Andy.
I wanna
if
give
you
him
know
Barry a
better,
drink.
You say no. I don't want to learn that part of you yet.
I'd rather learn that part of something. I'm that kind of person.
Fucking calm your hormones, Aubrey.
My hormones are calm.
I'm
just
Oh my
pointing out
god,
the obvious.
if Aubrey's hormones were off the fucking heezy, then we
You
know
would know.
about it.
Oh, but he's a sheezy.
Exactly.
The thing is,
If we know it, he'd be like,
here's the thing. I'm actually
Make
very
me
calm right now. My
uncomfortable saying that.
hormones are really
I can
calm.
I
Carry you
made
to your-
you uncomfortable.
I can carry you to your dinner. That'd be different.
Yeah, it's some kinky shit.
Don't carry the
Wait,
dinner to
no.
me. Let me be carried
Don't.
to my dinner.
Don't make promises you can't fucking keep.
I'll carry you to your dinner right now then.
That's the thing, though. I can keep promises. Andrew can also keep promises. I'm pretty sure. Converses. Converses.
Converses, indeed. I like keeping converses.
Oh yes.
I don't know what that is though.
The best of the converses.
Conversationally, the converses are conversationally conversing. And it's causing convulsions. Jesus Christ. That was a lot of... I forget the literary term for what I just did. Hey, is your brother hungry, Barry?
He's sleeping right now.
Oh, he's sleeping? Oh, okay. I was gonna say, do you maybe want to wake him up? You can have a slice of lasagna.
By the
I
way,
have a-
Henry, I can slightly hear what you say in there.
That'll
No,
only
you
work if he's
cannot
actually
stop
Garfield.
me.
For what?
Garfield only
I'll
wants to be
call
woken
him
up
if
to
I call
lasagna.
him I want.
What do you mean? What am I saying silently? I don't care.
If I really want to, I can rape him on the couch, but I don't want to make everybody feel awkward.
You can what?
Please don't rape me.
We're still
It's
live.
not rape if it's willing.
Yeah, but I don't want to make...
We are still live, by the way.
That's hot.
By the way,
I've been through
I
worse.
I'm gonna end the live here.
That's just,
I'm gonna end the live here. Everyone say goodbye.
Yeah, but
okay, bye. What's that?
Lee, say goodbye.
Bye.
And we'll see you
I've
guys
said
all.
some things that don't need to be heard.
Whatever. We'll see you guys all.